Good morning, folks. Ride yesterday, big adventure, digging into that abandoned house. Today, working on the clutch and why. You adjust it up. Oh, there we are. You adjust it up and, to it's like here. And after a good ride, getting on it, having fun, now you got slack. So I think I'll pull this apart. And as Terry did to his bike, I'm going to go ahead and make the holes a little bit bigger. And just enough so they don't cause interference or any, so it actually pulls out evenly. Looks like it's hanging up a little bit on the top. And that's what I marked that. And what I did is I moved the strongest springs at that time over to that side. And the lighter weight springs, the best I could tell by squeezing with my fingers, they don't really have a gauge. So consequently, that's where, and I'll take this apart. I was thinking of, considering I've got these pretty well cranked down, and I don't want coil bind. And of course, as you crank a spring down further, consequently it increases in tension, which means harder to pull in, and with my arthritis, sometimes I have to use my wrist. I have red springs, which actually came on this, so I was going to alternate with the old, which I got a bunch of these, old, and then the higher tension spring, and so I'll have 5 and 5 of each. So that's what I was working on today. I went ahead also, because it always had a bit of a, no matter what I did, a bit of a leak on the inside here of the rear exhaust. So I cut a small half round, 2 spot welds, and then I graduated it just a little bit less as it goes down. There you go, if it focuses. Just a little bit. So it built it up just a little bit here. Don't know why, but I want to actually, seal the best I can around there. Front one's always been good. Usually I use this style thicker one here, and then I put like a stock one on. This one's got a little bit of a flare, and if that one was, the one I spoke about, the Remflex, I put that on first. So it's got a bit of a cushion, as you can see. It's got a thick, and then the thin one. There's nothing real precise about, I mean, they're somewhat precise, but, because the heads, the engine, everything all has to come together. The important thing, you don't want the exhaust sneaking on out. I did cap that off when I first got and put this on. Would like to get the one that comes further this way, because I can't really get to check my transmission fluid unless I take this off, because the transmission is further out. But that's fine. But I couldn't use the dual because the rod, instead of being like the shovelhead, it's like the Evo. Instead of the shovelhead goes downward, this one goes straight across. There's no way, unless I drilled through the exhaust, sealed both ends, put a pipe in there, and then this could move through the exhaust. I don't think I'm that good engineer. But, so that's what the project is. Just tinkering with today. It's supposed to rain later. So yeah, that's why this, when the exhaust comes down, it's just right here, it's right in front of this. But because I use that pink red line, I believe, and I've used it in all for many years, including my wife's 57 transmission, that a friend of mine worked in the borax mines in California, and he said that that's what they would put in there, and they've always had good luck with that red line. Red shift or red line, I'm not sure. It might be red line, because one is like red shift. One is like they make cams and different things. So it's one or the other. But yeah, I'm going to pull the cover off. Could be a stretching line, but it looks good up there. And, you know, of course you can't tell through the sheath, but I'll pull this off. And I'm getting the whole kit with the throwout bearing and the 2 hardened washers. The whipping wheel is supposed to spin, you know, and throw all the, I guess that's what it's for, throw all the oil around in there. So I've never had it apart before. I guess it's just a really big fat case that handles 5-speed, whatever manufacturer, gears. As best I can tell about this Sputh transmission. So let's tinker with today and try and align the best. I've got an alignment tool I've had for a long time. Made this. There's that there. There we go, like alignment tool. Now I can get to the swing arm pivot bolt over on the other side, and then I put the washer where it meets up. So I can get to it, but not on the other side. So I was thinking, those are probably pretty doggone precise, you know, where that, I'm hoping. And put that on there and try that, and then move over here and get that right to the center there. I've also measured here, you know, of course here, but then that's determined about the washer, or here to here. Other people have suggested different things. So I just, several different ways, and just other than, I mean, I've done the string. I used to use like an old 8-foot fluorescent tube, but they're not around anymore. A piece of iron, you know, but it has to be straight. And it has to touch here and here and there and there. But you have to have the bike pretty straight up and all that kind of stuff. So, well, that's what I'm tinkering with today. So, then sure, to maybe once I get it apart, shoot a video and have it, you know, put it out tomorrow, the next day or something. So that's and then of course my this always has to be down. People have said it's supposed to be above, but I swear the flattened spot is underneath, and it fits good there. Unfortunately, the bolt goes downward, so I think because the threads are in here, not in here. So I'm going to put the bolt through here like this. I'll have to add some threads in there with the die. Then screw this upward and then put a nut on it. And I think nylon nut or something so it won't come loose. But it's just so hard when you got this and this is there. And of course you got to take this off and this. Wait, where's my finger? Oh, there it is. Exhaust, to take the exhaust off. So, and this fits underneath. I had to relief it a little bit, you know. So I think that'll be easier to take it on and off. I can this won't be left in place, but this will be threading upward, and then all I have to do is take a nut off rather than threading this whole thing out. So we'll see if it works better that way. Well, I'll catch you guys later, and have a safe day and ride and so forth. That's it. Well, see you later. Bye-bye. Oh, thanks for watching.